Next, we talk about the affective domain. The affective domain is related to the attitude, behavior, value, and feeling. It is not about the knowledge. It is also not about the physical movement or actions. It is about the mentality behind certain actions and behaviors. Affective is another important part of education. Let's say now in engineering program, we would like to promote professional ethics. This is affective. Under the affective domain, there are 5 levels. Level 1 is the most basic one, and level 5 it will be the highest level. Let us look at the definitions. Level 1 is receiving. This one is related to a willingness to receive informations. Let's say now you are promoting the professionalism and you would like to create awareness. As long as the students demonstrate willingness to learn, they listen, and this is considered under the level 1, receiving. Next, it will be the responding. This happens when the individual actively participating in his or her own learning. Now we are talking about the participations. There will be feedbacks from the students, and there are participations during the learning. Next, it will be valuing. This is related to the acceptance of a value and also demonstrate commitments towards the value. Now, if you want to differentiate the level 1, level 2, and level 3, level 1 is pure receiving. If they attend the awareness talk, if they listen, as long as the information reach the students, that will be considered receiving. Now, when the student receive the informations and they give feedback, regardless whether they accept or not accept the value, this can already be considered as responding. Not willing to commit, not agree with the opinions, it is also a part of the responding. It doesn't necessarily need to always be in the positive manner. Now, when come to the level 3, there should at least be acceptance, and the students need to demonstrate their commitments. Based on the definition here, it should range somewhere between the acceptance to full commitment. What you see here, valuing, it will be the highest degree of a certain established value without requiring the students to have their personal input, as long as they comply with it, even though they don't really understand that. And that will be the limits for certain values that you can teach. Beyond that, the individual will require in-depth understanding of certain values. That will be the level 4, organizations. This will be the process that individuals go through as they bring together different values, resolve conflicts among them, and start to internalize the values. What you see here, starting from level 4, there will be more than one value. Sometimes there are conflicts between the value. Now the individual will have to decide to integrate them, to select and to reject certain value, transform it into new values and certain rules or principles. And level 4 here will require the values to be internalized. That means deep inside the individual, this integrated value has been embraced. The highest level, it will be the characterizations. This is when an individual has a value system in terms of their beliefs, ideas, attitudes that control their behavior in a consistent and predictable manner. This one now is more established. There is a value system as the fundamentals and the guidance to the individual, allowing him to have a consistent ways of response towards different situations. Now, how do we differentiate the valuing and organizations? If we are talking about only one value which require an individual to be committed, this will be considered under level 3, valuing. Now, if you have more than one value to be integrated together, this will be considered as the organizations. How about the differences between the level 4 and level 5? Now, when you encounter different value which require integrations, that will be level 4. After the integrations, the individual abides to the new integrated value. This is still level 4. The main difference between level 4 and level 5, it will be the consistency. The level 4 is more like case-to-case basis. Every time when an individual encounters different value, he will need to decide what to accept, what to reject, where are the standings. Now, when come to the level 5, there is a value system established inside the individual. Now, regardless different situations and scenario, the value systems will be taken as the ultimate reference. Over times, there will be consistent and predictable behavior of that individual based on the value system. This will be the level 5.